If your life depended on one vehicle to escape the toughest terrain, what would you choose? Only a few 4x4s have earned global respect for extreme reliability. The 1980s Toyota Hilux, with its 2.0-liter petrol or 2.4-liter diesel engine and 5-speed manual, proved nearly indestructible, even under torture tests. The 1990 to 1997 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ80 delivered 212 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torques from a 4.5-liter inline-six, paired with factory lockers and solid axles. These legends weren't built for comfort, they were built to survive. In this video, we reveal the 10 most reliable 4x4 vehicles of all time, trusted when failure isn't an option. Don't forget to subscribe for more real-world vehicle breakdowns and automotive legends. 1. 1941 to 1945 World War II U.S. Army Jeep. The Willys MB was the U.S. military's trusted workhorse. It featured a 2.2-liter Go Devil 4-cylinder engine, producing 60 horsepower and 105 pound-feet of torque. With a 3-speed manual transmission and part-time 4-wheel drive with high and low ranges, it was built for combat conditions. Weighing around 1,100 to 1,200 kilograms, it had simple leaf spring suspension, high ground clearance, and rugged 6.00-16 tires. It climbed 60% gradients, forded rivers, and towed artillery. Though not fast, the Willys MB was nearly indestructible. With over 640,000 built and averaging 13.2 liters per 100 kilometers, it set the standard for modern 4x4s, rugged, reliable, and trail-ready. 2. 1960 to 1984 Toyota Land Cruiser 40 Series. Produced from 1960 to 1984, the Land Cruiser 40 Series became a legend in remote and rugged places. It came with multiple engine options: the petrol-powered F-Series 3.9 to 4.2 liters, offering up to 135 horsepower and 210 pound-feet torque, and diesel-powered B-Series engines 3.0 to 3.6 liters, offering 80 to 90 horsepower. These trucks had part-time 4-wheel drive, a dual-range transfer case, solid axles front and rear, and leaf spring suspension. Weighing around 1,710 to 1,800 kilograms, they could endure jungle trails, rocky hills, and desert expeditions. It averaged 16 to 18 liters per 100 kilometers fuel consumption. Renowned for being easy to fix in the field, it was widely used by militaries, aid workers, and adventurers. The FJ40 still enjoys cult status among classic 4x4 fans. 3. 1976 to 1980 Toyota Hilux. The Toyota Hilux had cemented its reputation as the world's toughest pickup. It featured 2.0-liter petrol engines producing 90 to 97 horsepower and 122 to 129 pound-feet torque, and 2.4-liter diesel options with up to 90 horsepower. A 5-speed manual gearbox and selectable part-time 4-wheel drive added to its versatility. Early models had solid front axles and leaf spring suspension in the rear. Its design allowed it to scale steep terrain, haul heavy loads, and take on cross-desert journeys. Known globally for its reliability in harsh environments, the Hilux even survived BBC's Top Gear torture tests. Fuel economy averaged about 13 liters per 100 kilometers. With strong build quality and global parts support, it remains a go-to for work and adventure alike. 4. 1970 to 1996 Range Rover Classic. The Range Rover Classic pioneered the luxury SUV while maintaining serious off-road ability. Early models featured a 3.5-liter Rover V8 with 167 horsepower and 206 pound-feet of torque, later upgraded to 3.9-liter and 4.2-liter versions, delivering up to 185 horsepower. It came with full-time 4-wheel drive, coil springs, and a lockable center differential, giving it impressive trail performance for a refined vehicle. While known more for innovation than mechanical simplicity, early Range Rovers proved durable in the right hands, especially in remote regions like Africa and Australia. With basic tools, bush mechanics kept them running when newer tech failed. Despite spotty reliability in later years, the classic earned a legacy in remote overlanding that still holds respect today. 5. 1987 to 1997, Nissan Patrol GQ Y60. Nissan's GQ Patrol Y60 challenged the Land Cruiser with durable engineering and innovative features. Offered with 4.2-liter TB42 petrol and TD42 diesel engines, it became famous for reliability. The GQ Patrol introduced coil springs on all four wheels, a leap in comfort and wheel articulation over earlier models. It featured solid axles, part-time four-wheel drive, and low-range gearing for serious off-roading. Fuel economy ranged from 15 to 18 liters per 100 kilometers, depending on engine type. Weighing about 2,000 kilograms, it conquered rugged terrain from Australia to the Middle East. Simple inside but mechanically tough, it became a go-to for overlanding, remote travel, and custom 4x4 builds, with a cult following that still thrives. 6. 1990 to 1997, Toyota Land Cruiser FJ80. The FJ80 Land Cruiser was Toyota's sweet spot between off-road brute force and comfortable daily driving. It's best known for the 4.5-liter inline-six engine, introduced in 1993, producing 212 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. With 90% of that torque available at just 1,400 RPM, this rig excels at low-speed crawling. Built on solid front and rear axles with coil springs, the FJ80 provides impressive trail articulation and road comfort. Select 1993-plus models came with factory front and rear locking differentials, which are highly desirable among enthusiasts. Add some aggressive tires and ditch the running boards, and this SUV transforms into a rock crawler. A stock FJ80 with 100,000 miles is still considered young, proof of Toyota's bulletproof engineering. 7. 1992 to 2006, Hummer H1. Born from the battlefield-tested Humvee, the Hummer H1 was engineered to thrive where other vehicles failed. Its portal axles, 16-plus inches of ground clearance, and central tire inflation system made it nearly unstoppable. Most models used a 6.5-liter turbo diesel V8, 190 horsepower, 385 pound-feet, while the final H1 Alpha boasted a 6.6-liter Duramax, making 300 horsepower and 520 pound-feet. While bulky and slow on pavement, its military-grade layout was built for longevity in combat zones. Reliability wasn't flawless, especially in civilian hands, but in extreme conditions with proper maintenance, it held up where few dared go. The H1 was overbuilt, under-refined, and massively capable, earning its place in the pantheon of go-anywhere machines. 8. 2005 to 2019, Dodge/Ram Power Wagon. As one of the most reliable 4x4 workhorses ever built, the Dodge/Ram Power Wagon packs serious torque and durability. Its 5.7-liter Hemi 5.8 early on gave 375 pound-feet of torque, while the later 6.4-liter V8 produced 429 pound-feet, ideal for climbing, towing, and crawling. Though its top speed was capped near 100 miles per hour, it wasn't built for highway racing but for conquering trails with confidence. The mileage reflects its heavy-duty nature, 11 to 13 miles per gallon city and 15 to 17 miles per gallon highway. What it lacks in efficiency, it makes up for in consistency, strength, and off-road dependability. It's a go-anywhere brute that refuses to break down, earning its place among the most reliable 4x4s ever. 9. And 1979 to 2018, Mercedes-Benz Gwagon. The Gwagon earns legendary status in the reliable 4x4 category through its military roots and unbeatable longevity. Torque ranged from modest outputs in early diesels to a thunderous 738 pound-feet in the G65 AMG. Even the G550's V8 delivered a dependable 391 pound-feet. AMG models topped out near 155 miles per hour, though most G-Wagons cruised comfortably around 110 miles per hour. Despite luxury upgrades, fuel efficiency stayed true to its off-road focus, 11 to 14 miles per gallon for V8 V12s and 15 to 20 miles per gallon for diesels. These vehicles weren't built to save fuel but to survive decades of rough terrain. Rugged axles, triple lockers, and an indestructible chassis make it a benchmark for long-lasting off-road reliability. 10. 2010 to 2019 Ford F-150S VT Raptor. The Raptor is a modern 4x4 legend, blending high-speed off-road performance with long-term toughness. Gen 1's 6.2-liter V8 offered 434 pound-feet of torque, while Gen 2's EcoBoost V6 jumped to 510 pound-feet, making it ideal for sand, dirt, and rocks. A 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5.1 seconds and a top speed over 107 miles per hour gave it muscle with agility. Mileage was respectable for its size: 15 miles per gallon city, 18 miles per gallon highway. While not built for tight trails like the Gwagon, it shines in wide-open off-road conditions. Despite its tech complexity, the Raptor's frame, engine, and suspension proved dependable under real abuse, earning its reputation as a reliable modern 4x4. From the battlefield-proven Willys Jeep to the high-tech brute force of the Ford Raptor, these 10 4x4 legends have one thing in common: reliability you can bet your life on. They've proven themselves in war zones, jungles, and rugged terrain. Here, failure isn't an option. More than machines, they're lifelines for those who push the limits. Even as off-road tech evolves, its legacy endures. So, if you could take just one 4x4 into the unknown, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. If you found the video interesting, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's toughest vehicles and automotive legends.